Hey friends, welcome to Wash and Go Wednesday. Today I'm going to be showing you how I diffuse my hair. This is one of the most important steps to achieving a long-lasting wash and go. And so I'm going to start out with just some basic technique, and then I will explain why it's so important once I get closer to the end of the video. To start out with, I'm really just trying to remove water from my hair. So there's not a lot of moving around of the bowl of the diffuser. Once my hair starts to dry out a little bit, that's when you'll see me kind of lifting my hair up with the bowl and pushing it a little bit closer in towards my scalp. When you're initially just trying to get the water off, you really want to disturb your hair as little as possible. So as it starts to get drier, again here it's probably about 30 to 40% dry, I'm going to start to use the bowl of the diffuser to encourage the curl and begin to build the volume that I want in the areas that I want it. What you will not see anywhere in this video is my hair kind of blowing around. That's because the point of a diffuser is to minimize blowing and excess agitation on the surface of the hair. So we're trying to dry it without blowing it. That's what the diffuser is for. That little button there is your cool shot. That's going to be really helpful both for comfort, because sometimes these newer dryers do get really hot and we're trying to leave it in place for like a count of 10 in each section, but also to smooth the cuticle and add a little bit of shine to the hair. So I do encourage you to use that throughout the process. Now that my hair is about 80% dry, I'm going to start to flip it around and move it a little bit more so that I can progressively build that volume and start really shaping how I want my hair to be in its dry state. So you're moving your head and your body and positioning your hair with your hands, but you're not blowing your hair around. The reason you're using your head like that is you're kind of trying to go against gravity and really push the hair up and out in the areas where you want it to be up and out, and down where you want it to be down. So you're just going to continue to do that until your hair is fully dry. You can use your hands to sort of part it and really get into sections that feel a little bit wet at the scalp. So why is it important to diffuse? This took me about 20 minutes, which may sound like a lot, but that effectively doubles the amount of time that you get with your wash and go. So I cannot emphasize enough how much of a game changer it is to diffuse if you're not already doing that. The reason is because when you have wet, moisturized curls, your curl families are at their most defined and grouped. You also have the least amount of frizz. So if you dry with a diffuser, you're essentially locking that state in and preserving it for a much longer time. If you allow it to air dry, your cuticle is exposed to humidity and wind and friction, and all of those things are bad because they create frizz, which we do not want. So definitely a fan of diffusing. I recommend that you add that into your wash and go routine if you're not doing it already. I guarantee you will have a much better result, truly completely different than when you let your hair air dry. And there you have it. That is my diffusing routine. Thanks for joining me again for this Wash and Go Wednesday.